Welcome back, everybody, to our third episode of LD's fascinating journey inside the mind of PyrionFlax. Boy, it has been ages since we've done this one, but Pyrion, here we are, you and me, together again, and this time we're not only talking about your games, but we are, in fact, both playing together for this one.
LD, I've been looking forward to this for a very long time because this is one of the few games which I am proud to call my own. So, yeah, it's been a while. I can't wait. Because I don't remember this game. As usual, I forget the game the moment it's over. And so I'm desperate to see how I did in this game.
You know, it's, I think you put it very gently. I'm on your player perspective, by the way. So, guys,
Okay.
as always, we will just be watching what Pyrion is seeing. Looks like his camera work has improved a little bit. At least he's got the enemy heroes in the frame now, which was an improvement from the Lich game. I gotta credit him for that. Uh-oh. Yeah, I got caught out a little bit there, but nice to burst strike, and this is a first blood. This is a very easy first blood, so...
Bang.
Yep, there we go. I am Cactar, for anyone who's wondering, so we are actually laning together. Which, I was a little bit hesitant about this period. I wasn't sure it was gonna work out, I gotta say. But,
Lane with me once, shame on me. Lane with me twice, shame on you.
I think that's putting it rather... that puts it lyrically. It almost sounds like a fun journey. This game was very fun for a while, and then I think it started to get into the frustration territory for both of us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know what? I guess Pyrion doesn't remember this game. I keep on telling him now it's like the best game I've ever seen him play, and he's doing really well. And he's like, "Oh, I had a game where I did really well. This is news to me."
Yeah.
I don't know if he was sloshed or if he just played so many games since then. Well, when we first set out to record this, it was only like 5 days after the game, and God, now it's probably been 4 or 5 weeks.
Well, no, it was 13th of September, so that was when this game was played.
It
It's like feels like a long time. It's exactly a week ago, unbelievably.
It feels like a really long time, especially because you've been giving me absolute hell almost the entire time. Oh no!
Period, no! Run! Oh, did you see that, LD? I know I got caught there, but I tried to use the creeps to block off Ursa. Like, I thought that was a good move.
Yeah, you know, what you probably should have done there is just stayed in Sandstorm, because there's no way for him to kill you, and you didn't actually have to leave it.
No, I mean, honestly, I burrow strike because I guess I kind of thought we could kill him. Like,
Yeah.
I'm so optimistic. That is, I would say the main thing, like, even though I'm someone who loses and dies... By the way, what am I doing here?
The fascinating shopping trips of PyrionFlax.
There we go. I'm just trying to figure out...
You really want your magic wand. You want to free up an inventory slot so you can bring everything. I think that's the reasoning.
There we go. Sold the clarities to get the...
Can I just say that it's horribly not worth it? Alright, here's what you do in that situation. You take the magic wand, you drop a branch, and then you hold on to the gold, and you finish... Or you take the magic stick, and then you drop a branch, and you finish the magic wand later. Period, you do not need to do that.
Okay. The courier can pick up the branch, right? When he's bringing you the other bits.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the beauty of the courier. It's got 6 item slots.
Yeah, he has, yeah.
So, if I recall correctly, the idea originally was I would harass them and you would farm, but I think there came a point where you just started... I kind of baited you and you died a few times, I was like, fuck it, I'm taking all the farm now.
That sounds like something you would do, is you'd be like, do you know what? I revoked that. I'm pulling back that offer, that kind offer of letting you farm. I'm taking all the fucking farm because you're just going to be an anchor for this team. I'm just missing all the time.
But yeah, you got a last hit. You're paying attention when you hear the sound effects. This is not the old Pyrion I remember. We might be out of business soon, to be honest.
I know it's stupid, but I do genuinely think I'm improving, like, week by week, very gradually learning things. Like now when I lane, I'm rarely in shot. I'll keep the other guys in shot, and I'll keep like danger areas in shot and stuff. That was
Ooh! No, that was kind of nice actually. But uh-oh.
Because now I'm gonna die. Use your wand, PyrionFlax. Use your wand. There you go.
No, you might live. You might live. You gotta stun. You gotta
Burst
stun.
strike away. Burst strike away. Burst strike away.
Run! 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 You did make it.
Look at that.
Wow.
Wow. I did well.
So that's that's a problem.
Oh, get Ursa! Get owned, son! Get owned!
Oh, this is an epic chase. We chased. Oh, not this guy. No, it happens later. I think. Is this it? No. There's a point a little bit later. Do you remember where we just run around the tower for like a freaking hour before we kill a guy?
And I'm blocking you in here with this creep.
Nah, you're helping me, man.
Sandstorming one creep.
It helped. It helped. As long as it helps me, I don't care how bad it is. I will never complain.
Primary goal of every game is help LD.
Like, seriously, if 3 of my teammates die, but I live, or I get a creep, or I get an objective like a tower or an Aegis, yeah. I'm as happy as a clam, man. I could not complain. I could not care that all my teammates died. I am fundamentally very selfish in Dota, which...
That's why you always play mid-heroes. Mid-heroes are ultimately very selfish. When they come and help people, it's like someone has got, you know, they've deigned to help the servant out. Oh, I'll help you, servant. It's kind of pitiful attempt to appear noble.
And then we have poor Pyrion playing this Lich or his Sand King most games, just begging for creeps, begging for a magic wand. Please, sir, could I have a slice of bread? No!
Throwing me a bone. You're like Henry VIII, and I'm one of the dogs in Henry VIII's court.
I'm a very kind and forgiving lord. So far, the lane is going well. You have 11 CS in 9 minutes, which frankly, for someone who's supposed to be getting the farm, is not really cutting the mustard. Uh-oh.
I should have held off there on the old, Oh, you got chickens.
Yeah, so the one big thing that I'm noticing from you is you gotta be careful to hit multiple heroes with your stun. Like,
yeah.
in that situation, you could have just waited. And then when Ursa comes in, then you can stun both, and then we probably kill that guy and get away.
So does the stun? I know this is stupid, but does Sand King's stun start from the casting point all the way to the end point? So it's like a line. Like even if they're next to me when I start, are they stunned?
Yeah, it's like right on top of him, and even like a tiny bit behind him. There's like a little. It's hard to. I guess it's hard to describe, but I guess think of like a thermometer shape, maybe.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Like a little bit, like a rounded.
Radiates. Okay.
But yeah, it's mostly just right on top of you, and then in a line in front of you with some width to it.
But yeah, he would totally. If I'd waited, he would totally have been in there. Like then, if I'd waited a second more, we could have got Shadow.
Oh, go Invis! And oh, this is it. This is that chase, and I wildly whiff a power shot there, and. Maybe I should.
Be the chase.
This is the chase.
I'm not moving. I just bought a bottle.
I'm still chasing, man. I gotta switch off your camera so I can show everyone what's going on.
Yeah.
And then I decide I want the Ursa too, and this was a little bit greedy, to put it mildly. Uh-oh. He wants to fight me so badly.
He really does.
Oh, do you come in and stun him here at the end? No, you don't.
I'm on free camera here and I'm watching. I very much doubt. I might. Go PyrionFlax. Go PyrionFlax. Go on.
Oh, you have a wand charge? No, you don't.
Give me the old pincer movement.
Oh my god. How appropriate. Oh no, the courier! How does...
Oh no, wait, it's on our side. Run, courier! Oh wait, Undying couldn't catch a courier?
Yes, he could have. He could have easily caught it. He's got boots.
Did you die to zombies?
Yeah, the zombie apocalypse took me down.
I remember this.
Oh, you live. I'm pretty sure you live here.
I think I borrowed the fuck away. Zombies on my ass.
Oh no, maybe you don't live.
No, I live.
You're looking pretty dead.
Live.
I don't think you live here.
Live. I don't live.
Oh, the arrow just misses. So...
poor Mirana comes in to help out.
You know what I love about that fight, and this happens to me all the time in pubs whenever I'm getting ganked, it's like some guy will just be chasing you past the tower, like into the base, like 5 minutes in, and nobody responds. Like, Undying showed up like a good 3 minutes into that gank.
Yeah.
I mean, it's actually more like a minute or two, but seriously, man. I hate when that happens.
When watching the International was, you know, it was funny, like, imagine if, well, like, when I first started playing football, like soccer, I'd never really watched it very much, and then I started playing it. And when you've played a game and then you see people who really know what they're doing play it, you're like, wow, look how good their team is. You know, they can like rely on each other and they're backing each other up and stuff. And you realize that part of that pro sort of game is really, really good teamwork, just across the board. Nobody just fucking disappears on you and goes and farms for half an hour in the jungle. They're like, they're backing you up. Oh, here we go. Like, this is pro teamwork right here. Boosh! Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, this game we actually communicated with each other. Cause see, normally when I play with you, I just go mid. I don't lane with you. And then I say you died, and I'm like, what's going on in PyrionFlax's lane? But I think you and actually a lot of new players, they do better if there's someone who knows what they're doing or who's at least on a little bit more experience than them, telling them what to do instead of you just fumbling around in the dark.
It does help, but let me tell you, LD, it can also be kind of tough because you know think a bit like this. I know I love a fucking analogy, so here's another one for you, right? Imagine like the difference. Let's say you're having a driving lesson with a really kindly old driving instructor, and he's like this lovely old man. He's like, try to peep it in gear in the second gear when you're going uphill. You think, oh great, cool, yeah, what a handy tip. And then you have a driving lesson with your old man, and your dad's like, why didn't you put it in second? He's like slagging you off the whole time you're driving around. There's a difference. Like an experienced driver is great to learn with if they're indulgent of your stupid mistakes. And I think that's the thing. If you're laning with someone like you, who's like the kindly old man telling me how to play Dota, that's cool. But I've laned plenty of times with people who are like aggressively good at the game, and they call me aggressively bad at the game. They're like, Pyrion! They're like screaming at me, telling me what to do, and you end up in this kind of panic. You don't know what to do. You're like flapping around like some kind of crazy lame duck. So yeah, it works both ways.
Oh, this I love because you almost had your arcane boots, and I was like pleading with you to buy an urn because there were 27 kills in 15 minutes, which means just an absolute bonanza of urn charges.
But look at this, I've got the recipe and one of the things.
Yeah, you finally broke down and you bought it.
I was like, okay.
I really had to work on you though, man. I'm not even kidding with that.
No,
you love your arcane boots. Not that they're bad. Oh, here's a big epi. Pyrion! No burrow strike. Oh, don't need it. Nice.
Oosh. Get owned, son.
That was good.
I should have used my wand. Yeah.
You hid in the trees?
Hid in the trees, charged that fucker up, owned Undying, and then we go and kill. Oh, but Undying killed Pudge. What the fuck?
You know,
Zombies?
Yeah, zombies killed him.
Bastard zombies!
Dude, that's a hero that if you haven't done a vid on, you definitely should. I
want to play Undying so bad. I really do.
He's so fun too, and I mean, just a absolute. We were talking about this about how some heroes like it's just not really, you know, you were saying it's just not really exciting enough to do a video on. There's just nothing interesting about them, but Undying, he's got some swag, he's got some character. That guy is a badass.
You're right. There's plenty of material with Undying. Like I was saying to you just earlier when we were talking that there are some heroes that just aren't funny. Like Windrunner, I was really trying to do a vid on Windrunner. She ain't funny. Like there's nothing funny about Windrunner. She's pretty boring.
She's got red hair, but that's about it.
Oh, there was such a good hook from Pudge there. Just hooked the hell out of me. Go on, PyrionFlax. Pop that wand, son. Wand! There you go. Get that courier out of there. Who's pulling that courier in there? That's something I do a lot. Everyone else is running away, and I go steaming back in with a burrow strike. And now I'm stuck. Now I'm fucked.
Yeah, nope. You're gonna live.
Went the wrong way.
Wow, big escape, man. That was a big one.
I call that pro jukes. That was pro jukes.
It helped the Juggernaut just decided to stop chasing you as well.
Just went the other way for like no reason.
Alright, so everything seems pretty calm, everything seems pretty good for the team, we're getting kills, we're 20 and 14, I'm having a good time, you're having a good time.
Yeah.
This game, I felt like I was beating my head against a brick wall. Because
really?
This is a pub game with Ursa, and I think you've done a vid on him, I can't remember.
No, I never did a vid on Ursa, I've never played him.
He's a good one to do, because, well, alright, well, all I'm gonna say is my experience with Ursa is that no matter what happens, Ursa always gets fed, unless it's a really high-level game. Like, people always run into him and just die. And I think the Ursa effect kicks in here in a little bit.
Yeah, it's tough because, I mean, he can fucking solo Roshan and in a kind of a pub game, you know, the kind of ones that I tend to play, and I guess you play, when you play with me, tend to play in, the sort of map awareness and the game awareness, you become a lot more focused on what you're doing. Oh, it's a Pudge hook.
And now you're just like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Oh, nicely done, sir.
Cliff Burrow.
This is turning into like the LD fanboys over PyrionFlax's Sand King. Cause that was really nice. You walked into the trees, got in range, then burrow strike up the cliff. Good stuff, man.
Stole a creep kill from you there.
Yeah, that was nicely done too.
See, I'm surprised. Like, if I remember rightly, Rubik. Yeah, there you go. Starts nicking like burrow strike off me continually, and every time we get in a team fight, I'm fairly sure at this point I start burrow striking in, and Rubik burrow strikes me right back in the face.
That's like the Rubik and the Pudge hooking each other. Oh, there we go. That's gonna put an end to his shenanigans.
Now he's gonna burrow strike. There you go.
No, he's dead.
Oh, it's a chicken versus a man covered in fucking golden chains. Get him now! Yes. Because you know what, LD? I remember now. You said to me not to burst strike straight away. Let the shackle have an effect, like that shit from Wind Runner.
What are they doing? They're just coming in.
It's like the fucking production line. At this point, we just thought we've got this. We've got this by the arse. No problem.
I love
like,
that.
If you watch now, I start holding the burst strike until the last second. I'm gonna burst strike all these creeps. No, I'm gonna. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, look at the monies.
You saw the gold walking away, and you're like, "Fuck no! Give me that shit," and it worked. I like how you earn yourself when you full health, just because you can.
Because you know why? Because you told me to keep it at one charge.
Oh yeah, definitely. For anyone who doesn't know, actually, this is definitely worth talking about. When you have an empty Urn of Shadows, you get 2 charges when a kill happens near you on the enemy team, or of an enemy hero, I should say. But when you have an Urn of Shadows with 1 or more charges, you only get 1 for every kill. So if you keep it at 0 constantly, and just this could be a bit of a bad fight. Yeah, I think you meant to earn me, and you earned yourself there by accident.
Yep, I totally did.
Oh, the Epicenter! Pyrion!
How about that epi?
That was good stuff, man. That was good stuff.
Get Rubik. Oh, double burrow. Oh god.
And here comes the zombie. We just cannot kill this fucker. Look at this guy. This is just ridiculous.
Huge.
He's gonna turn around and own us. I'm pretty sure that's what happens here. No, maybe not. No.
Burrow his ass. Oh, nice fucking power shot. You're useless.
Oh, this is it. At this point of the game, they start all flaming each other.
This Juggernaut. I remember that now.
Note who the Undying starts off blaming, because it definitely changes by the end of the game.
Oh, you gotta love this game.
I love how we have this crack squad of Russians on our team, just all chatting in Cyrillic characters. It's just so good.
They always do that. Yeah, they do always do that. Russian game, enough said, says Undying. Do you know what the weirdest thing is for me? I can't remember what this effect is called, but if you can attribute something negative to a group of people, no matter how spurious your evidence for that is, it's called like the Dunning-Kruger effect or something like that. Like, the fact is, Russian players tend to stand out when you play with Russians because they have a tendency to do this and talk in
Cyrillic.
In Cyrillic, right. So everybody's like, oh god, yeah, I played with these guys the other day, they were useless, they were Russian. And it's the same with Brazilians, they tend to talk in Portuguese. And I figured out what it is. Massive land masses, right? If you play with Russians, they all speak Russian. You play with Brazilians, they all speak Brazilian. Guess what? If you play with Americans, guess what they all speak? Well, English. But the fact is, large land masses tend to insist upon everybody else speaking their language. And it's the same with Russia, same with Brazil, same with America. They're used to living with hundreds of millions of other people, all speaking the same lingo. Why the fuck would they speak your stupid language? So I think that's the problem, is people play with Russians and Brazilians, they think, oh, these guys are useless. It's always terrible when I play with Brazilians and Russians, but it's not. The fact is, it's the whatever the effect is. I'm going to look it up on Wikipedia right now. I'm sure it's Dunning-Kruger. Let's see if it is the Dunning-Kruger.
Well, Dunning-Kruger is... I think it's something else, because Dunning-Kruger is basically this idea that everyone has an inaccurate ability to judge their own skill level. So
a cognitive bias in which unskilled individuals suffer from illusory superiority. That sounds like someone I know, who I might be making this vid with. You Dunning-Kruger bastard. I'm gonna rename you DK instead of LD.
Epi! Uh-oh. Oh, period. Here we go! Oh, is he gonna steal it? Oh god, he's gonna steal your Epi.
Oh, no! Oh, and I think I kind of try and do something on Juggernaut and Oh, I missed 2 kills. What up?
So if you would actually switch your treads to int treads and then use your wand, if you'd switch them before you cast Epicenter there, he gets confused. That was nice.
Like I know, you know, at level 4 you've got like what is it, 3 seconds invis, and it fools the shit out of people. Oh, it's 1.5 seconds, but honestly, a lot of people you do that and you've got like plenty of time to get a head start on him, especially if he's already done his fucking Omni Slash, whatever it is.
Yeah, no, it works out perfectly there. But going back to that gag, if you would actually switch to intreds and then use your wand, you would have had enough mana to get off your combo. And if you stun there, that's probably a double kill. Rubik definitely dies. So
yeah, would have, yeah. Because I mean, yeah, you're right. All I needed was one burrow. Like this is the thing I do all the time. I'm in Epi and I'm running around Epicenter, woo woo woo. Like I'm not thinking of the fact that if I burrow strike, the Epicenter still carries on, right? So you ep to a bunch of people and you burrow to force them to stay there, and they stay in the middle. Like I keep forgetting to do that. I'm so excited to be in Epicenter. I'm like woohoo, running around like Zoidberg. Well, you know the way he does is whoop 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 whoop, and runs like left and right.
Oh.
Like, when I'm entering, I just do that. Like especially when I'm Sandking, you know, he's basically Zoidberg. He's got the claws, he runs left and right. In fact, you know what? They should mod it so that Sandking can only move left and right. And that'll be it. You just have to shuffle up and down. Whoop, 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 whoop.
That would be awesome, yeah.
That should be a mod where you can mod it. Replace the sound for Sandking so it's all Zoidberg quotes. Look at this! Did you see that? Did you see that, LD?
You moved your camera off of your hero. Oh my god.
I went and saw what was happening in another lane.
And then you just like, fuck that. I just want to farm. This was a rare treat for you because you got a lot of gold this game.
Yeah. I think I might get something crazy like Ags or yeah, I'm working towards Ags now. Wait, what have I got? I've got
No, you're building a BKB right now.
Yeah, BKB, that's right, BKB.
Now this, I think I told you, I would have much preferred to see a quick Blink Dagger.
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck I haven't got a Blink Dagger, but I thought we were going to win it easily, didn't need it, blah blah blah. And here we go, watch this, burrow. Up your ass, boom!
This is the saddest Ursa you will ever see.
It's one of those occasions when people are like, I'm fairly sure that they'll start cursing this Ursa any minute. Because in any pub game, they expect Ursa to just be owning everybody after half an hour, which is probably fair enough.
You know what really disappoints me about the Russians is that I don't know what they're saying in all chat. I'm pretty sure it's shit talk, but I want to know what they're saying to shit talk. So if anyone speaks Russian or whatever language that is, I would absolutely love for you to, if there's anything funny or interesting. Oh, this is gonna be big. To translate it, in the comments.
Bad Effie, look at that! All the zombies are immune. PyrionFlax, why?
Oh, I might die here. No. Yes. No. No. We're just waiting for Punch to get a hook. He keeps on trying, and eventually I think he lands one.
Oh god, I remember that epi. That'll stay with me till the day I die. I swear.
You had a lot of good ones this game, so I'll allow that.
You'll allow one shit epi. Like this is the game where I learned that zombies are immune to magic. Because I remember thinking, oh sweet, I put the sandstorm on and did nothing. Like there, Juggernaut hit Blade Fury or whatever the spinning shit is just when I tried to burrow through him, so he was immune.
Have you ever, I don't know if you've ever been in this situation, but when Pudge is just sieging your base, like he just keeps on hooking and he misses, but you know sooner or later this is gonna happen. Like, it doesn't matter. It even happens in like, even in very high skill games, it still happens all the time. Like if you ever go and spectate, like inevitably Pudge is gonna hit that hook, and it's just so aggravating to play against.
He's tough, I mean and look, I've switched to Agi. Why did I switch to Agi? Like, I obviously got desperate there, and now they're gonna come in.
Oh, this is amazing, this is amazing, this is amazing, this is amazing! They can't find you, they think you TP'd out. This is
that was a pro move, I'm not even kidding!
It was. Did you know that that's like a kind of enclosed area, or did you just want to first strike into the trees?
I'll blink to the trees and get the fuck out of here, and as it happens, I can just happen to sit there, earn myself up, chill out.
Yeah, I like how long you chill here too. Like you probably could have left a while ago. You're just like, nah, I'll hang out. Oh, this is where I'm telling you to go in. I'm telling you to go in.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like, you can come out now, Pyrion.
And you're like, yeah, creeps. Now I'll come out. Fuck yeah.
Now I probably am gonna die.
Oh god. No, I'm the one who's gonna die.
Oh well.
I love how you just calmly walk away from it. Just like, whatever. No big deal.
I'm a fucking scorpion.
What do you care? My cat agrees. El Gato is on the same page as you. Think I got
a bitch as well.
I wouldn't say that about my cat. She's a little needy. She's one of these cats where like she has her food, she has her water, she's gotten her her entertainment, she's gotten to play with her ball of yarn, she's ran around the apartment for a while, she's gotten some attention, some petting, what have you, and then she just starts meowing just for the hell of it, just to get a reaction out of me.
What they do. That's what they do.
And it works. I mean, I kick her, I throw her across the room, I say, "Get the fuck out of here." No.
Not cool, LD. Cool.
I don't kick the cat, but
Uh-oh.
Yeah, see, this is the Ursa effect I'm talking about. Right now.
Well, what was PA doing there? I mean, that was just straight up dumb.
She does a lot of this game. Like, we've been living, feasting on them in their side of the map. They've been farming. She's been farming all game, and somehow she's 3-3, and she doesn't have, like, she should easily have 2 huge items up. She doesn't even have her Battle Fear yet.
Amazing.
This is how the game gets hard.
How am I doing? Let me see. It's 3-3-16. That's not bad. That's pretty good for a fucking assist right there. You know, the good thing about being dead for 60 seconds when you just fucking whiffed your ult is, it's only 30 seconds till it comes back when you're alive again.
The downside is you get a minute to think about how you fucked that last one up.
Well, you can check your email.
I just gotta say...
130 gold, look at that.
I love how, like... Are you looking at the map right now? Like, oh, this is it. This is it. This is the big moment.
Really? Oh yeah, this is it. You're right. Boosh!
Use your stun, damn it! No! Go on! You could have... Oh, Pyrion. No, maybe this wasn't the big moment.
It was a pretty big moment. He's gonna steal it. No, he's not. Oh, man!
This is it. Alright.
Oh, man, oh, man! I'm sorry, but that was just too good!
You forgot to stun there for so long, though. But it was really good. It was really good.
Biding my time. So
I'm nitpicking. I'm nitpicking.
Just waiting for the exact right moment. We experienced Sand King players know.
And you'd think after winning a fight like that, right? Like 4 heroes dead, 4 alive, Pudge respawning. This is where you go win the game.
GG. We're gonna rack some right here.
Yeah, about that.
Honestly, I think the problem was that you and me had loads of, like, we were talking the whole time, but Pudge, like Phantom Assassin, is that who that is? Phantom Assassin? She didn't do much. And Mirana, I don't remember her doing it too much either. So it's like you and me basically carrying this fucking game. And if you're like if I'm 50% of the carrying equation, you got a fucking problem.
I barely remembered we had a Mirana this game. That's how little she did.
Yeah, she's done nothing. I've got my Blink Dagger now.
Yeah, but Courier's not cooperating with you.
No, I have a lot of courier issues.
This might be it. I think this might be the ridiculous chase. No, okay, it's later. That's definitely not it.
In I go into a certain death. That's classic PyrionFlax right there. Oh, that was pretty sweet.
And none of them die. None of them die here. No, like 1 or 2 of them do, I think.
Assassination.
That was an absolutely picture-perfect epi. You just destroyed their entire team. And we only get 2.
Look how many fucking TP scrolls I buy at once.
I like this, actually. I think it's a mistake a lot of players make. You should always leave base with 2, so that even if you use 1, you still have 1 left for later on.
That's the way I feel about it. It's like, it's no point buying 1, because 1 just gets you back into the fight, and then it's on cooldown for a minute, and then after a minute you're like, oh, sorry, I don't have a TP. You've got to have 2. You've got to buy 2 if you're back in base. At this stage of the game, you've always got enough money. You know what I mean? After 20, 25 minutes, if you die and you don't even have enough money for 2 TPs, wow.
You said it, man. You said it. I can't, this is a problem. We're both agreeing with each other. We both have the same opinions. There's no conflict here. There's no clash. Why don't you get some dental work, you ugly mutt? British mutt. Alright. I'm not good at... I'm not good at this.
Did you call me a mutt?
Yeah, an ugly British mutt.
Mutt?
Yeah, like a...
Is this the 1930s or something?
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, man.
I'm a lousy mutt. Get the cheese! Yeah.
I'm really fishing here. I
think I steal at least one item here.
I
People leave on the ground.
if I recall correctly, you really wanted to get, like, you wanted to pick up the TPs.
I love free items. If it's a ground item, that's like, oh.
I'm never gonna forget that lich Iron Branch. That was like my favorite moment in the history of Dota.
Do you know what, LD? A lot of people, if I'm playing in a pub match with people, they will ping a branch if they see it on the ground. Like, they'll be like, PyrionFlax, there's a branch here! Like, seriously, that really struck a chord with people. So funny.
Alright,
Look at it. Juggernaut is your 6th player.
He's still...
This Jugger!
he's still flaming the Juggernaut, but he's not done, trust me. He's got another player in mind for the end of this game. I love when one guy's like, oh, Juggernaut 3s we're losing. They just randomly changes who's the reason they're losing. We'll see it soon.
Here we go!
Another great epi, but this time, nobody is helping you.
Yeah, and I just die instead. I mean, the problem with that was, Ursa was the sort of center of it all, and of course, he was BKB'd, so it did nothing.
You know what the real problem there was? PA waited until your episode was completely done to do anything.
Yeah, like some kind of manners thing. It's rude to interrupt an Epicenter.
Oh, I just imagine you with the top hat, looking like super classy.
Excuse me, sir, but my Epicenter was not finished. I beg your pardon, sir. I thought you had finished. Full of lies.
This is it. This is it. I'm pretty sure you had a huge epi here.
Yeah, let's stop talking about politics and start focusing on my awesome play.
Here we go. Where's that epi? No!
I'm invisible. Wait for it. 3 of you. Yes, keep coming.
I think this is it. No? Maybe not.
Yep. Any minute. Any minute. Here we go.
You're trapped!
I'm channeling it.
There was not much fighting.
That was probably not it. I'm
No.
Pull that right now.
It's just... I love that the people are watching this. They're just gonna be like so disappointed. Oh man, Pyrion's gonna have a huge epicenter, and then the most of that was like that's like if you're
died.
So yeah, this is the Ursa effect. Like somehow he's not being killed, but we're all standing next to him, just getting absolutely butchered. But
I mean, you know the way they say that like Ursa is like the anti-pubby hero. Like if you're playing it with pubs, like none of the pros would ever lose to Ursa because they know what to do. It's all very well saying that, but like 99.9% of the population are not pros. Like it's all very well saying, oh, he's easy to deal with, but most of the time, if you're not playing at that level, you got to think it's like a pyramid. It's all very well saying, oh, he's easy when you're at this tiny, the 1 stone at the top of the pyramid, maybe the 2 stones below that. Ursa's going to own the fuck, like Lycan's the same dude. If you see the other team get Lycan or Ursa, you think, great, we lose.
well, that's where you pick the one that they didn't pick immediately. Then you have a fighting shot.
Yeah, like that's the thing. If you play in these matches, generally if one team picks Ursa, the other team should insta pick Lycan, or the vice versa, for my money.
Yeah, you know, it's like if you say this to any pro player, they'll just laugh at you because it makes no sense. But it's true for pubs. It really is. Like especially lower level pubs.
They have to think of it at my level. It's like you can't be an F1 driver and talk about how easy it is to drive Formula 1 cars and then bitch about me being shit at driving.
Well, you are shit at driving because
I'm actually a really, really good driver. Believe it or not.
You drive on the wrong side of the road, so that makes you a shit driver in my book.
Oh, I see. I drive way too fast. That's probably, a lot of people complain about that. I drive almost reckless.
Really? I actually do as well. But you have a kid. You have a kid in a...
I have 2 kids.
You have a family. You can't drive like that.
I drive fast with them in the car.
Oh, okay. When are you in the car? When are you in the car anyway?
Why do I have a car?
No. Oh, just take a sip of water. Right?
Why does anyone have a car?
When are you in the car anyway?
What do you mean, when am I in the car? When I need to drive somewhere and I can't be bothered to walk, or it's too far.
I'm
You
just,
took basic transportation.
I'm just messing with you, man. I'm just messing.
Pinging the tower like crazy. Go here, you idiots.
Oh man, I feel a little bit is lost in this commentary though, because like just our reaction to these Russians on our team, and especially the PA was just I was just going ballistic. I was like beside myself.
One of those heroes. PA is genuinely one of those heroes. I've played a lot of games with pubs playing PA, and I don't know if the right way to play her, but I know that you'll either see her just like cutting the guts out of everything moving, or just disappearing and you never fucking see them. I think people pick them because they kind of look cool and that she has assassin in her name.
That's not a bad. Yeah, that's probably the only reason people pick her. It's not a bad reason to pick her, but it probably is the only reason.
I genuinely think it is. Look at that Epi!
Yeah, you're just killing him. You're killing him.
Scorpion! Boom! Even as a fucking chicken, I'm gonna kill everything. Now it's me versus Juggernaut. Omni Slash, no problem. Earn yourself, PyrionFlax. Come on, Sandstorm! See, I know how I'm gonna do it before I do it. Oh man.
That's good. That's progress over you, like just having no idea what the fuck you're doing, right?
Yeah, now there's some thought. There is a thought process. The thing is, I'm extremely predictable as a player. Like I know I'm gonna burrow there. I could have topped. I was gonna burrow there a million fucking times.
Well, you had to do something. You couldn't just try to run away because the zombies would get you.
Yeah. Oh really?
Yeah. I mean, if you go into Sandstorm, you're fine. But if
there was no thought involved. I could have blink daggered and earned. No. I honestly just thought at that point I can turn the tide of battle here.
Where is it? Yep, here we go. Mr. Pink, he's been blaming Juggernaut all game, but now it's time to throw someone else under the bus. It's the 19-5-5 Ursa. He is the sole reason they're losing this game.
This guy.
I love Dota, man.
That Ursa was like, yeah, easily the best player.
You know, he didn't play a perfect game by any means, but you can't flame him when you've got a 3-15 Shadow Shaman and an 0-12 Juggernaut. Like, kill scores don't mean everything, but if you're dying that much, like, you have a problem.
It's like playing with the 9 other people in the game are me. If you're playing at my level, they're not looking at other players. They don't know what the animations mean. They barely know what their own spells are. So when they see Sand King banging his tail, they're thinking, I wonder what he's doing there. Boom! Epicenter!
Actually, it wasn't even just that. Like, they sort of waltzed in towards you.
They did.
Trying to embrace it, you know, like, get a good taste of that Epicenter. And here, he's still talking. Mr. Pig. I might actually go and report this guy after this game, just because he's so goddamn annoying.
The post-game analysis report, yeah.
Just like the constant all chat. It's one thing to, like... It's one thing to bitch your team in team chat, like, but just to take it to all chat, it's just...
All chat bitching is the lowest form of bitching.
Lowest it is. The only thing lower than that is stream chat bitching, in my opinion. But all chat bitching pretty much takes the mustard.
I was going to say crystal meth addiction, but I mean, fair enough.
Yeah, we could go in that direction too, I suppose.
Or bath salts. I'm way behind the times. Think of crystal meth.
Bath salts. Oh man, there's probably something new. Like at this point, there's so many designer drugs coming out right now. Like I think even the druggies don't really know like what the latest and greatest drug is.
Yeah, like I can still remember when heroin was like, wow, heroin. Now it's like heroin. Are you kidding me? People still do that? We're all taking bath salts.
You poser! You're not a real druggie.
Do you know what the funniest thing is? Is that Mrs. Flax thought that bath salts was just actual bath salts. Like she was like, how did they find out that bath salts are so like give you psychotic episodes and are crazy? Who's taking bath salts? I was like, you know, it's not actual bath salts. She's like, really? Like she thought it was just bath salts, not a drug. That she thought it was just the stuff you put in a bath. Like as if suddenly some junkie was like, hey, you know what? I've run out of heroin. I've run out of crystal meth. All I have is my bath and this tub of bath salts. I wonder what happens if I don't know, smoke them or inject them, whatever they do. And then it was like, this shit's amazing. Just like, the fact that she would think it would be bath salts cracks me up. Oh dear.
If only that was the origin story.
Oh.
You know, man, I gotta say, I was gonna do a normal wrap up, but that's the perfect way to end this episode, guys. Thanks both. Thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed, follow me, subscribe to me. The next video will be back on Pyrion's channel. So for me, it's youtube.com/LDdota. For Pyrion, of course, it is youtube.com/Ted himself. And then just to make things really annoying, his Twitter is twitter.com/TedJForsyth. FORSYTH. Can it just be PyrionFlax? I beg of you, man.
I wish there was an easy way to do it. You can't retrospectively go back and do that kind of shit. I did it all at different times. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Pyrion just lazy. Doesn't want to have to rebuild that subscriber base, but guys, he's too busy doing the bath salts. That's probably what it is.
Exactly.
But yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time for episode number 4. And I promise you all this: it will not be a 5-week delay between 3 and 4 like it was between 2 and 3.
Yep.